Welcome everyone to Twin World and the eShop Top 15. I'm going to show off the Canadian Top 15 eShop bestsellers as voted by the consumers who have been purchasing the games on the eShop. So let's begin. Top 15, or number 15 on the list, coming in, is Kirby Star Allies. That game actually just released in the last couple weeks. Gotta love sweet old Kirby. Nice little puffball. This has been around since the NES days. Basically, Kirby is a platforming game where you take on the role of Kirby and his friends. You get to swallow your enemies, utilize their abilities, and have those abilities be used to take on the monsters you fight. This new game allows you to actually, I think, combine a couple of abilities. So if you have a buddy with you, or spare buddy, either an AI or a second or third player, you can actually like have a fire guy fire your sword to make you have a fiery sword. Let's go ahead and check out one of the trailers for it.
In Kirby Star Allies, you can throw friend hearts to turn Kirby's enemies into friends. Then team up to execute tons of new friend abilities, like the Splash Cutter, or form a friend circle. Team up anytime, anywhere. Kirby Star Allies on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
And there we have it. You've got your friend circles, your special abilities as I was talking about. The game, from what I understood, has a lot of the action that the original NES did have, had as well. The original guys. But apparently the gameplay was decent, but it wasn't that challenging. And so I can see why it's in the top 15, because although it is a Kirby game, which is a great game in the franchise, or a great series, this game, I guess, kind of brought it in easy, more for younger folks, casual folks, I'm not sure. But yeah, for right now, it is in our 15th entry on the top 15 list. That game is just over 3 gigs. So if you have the space and you want to play some Kirby action with your friends, you got the demo, you can go ahead and purchase the game on your eShop. Let's jump back and check out number 14. So, number 14 on our list is Super Mario Odyssey. You got Wacky Mario going through the various worlds in his Odyssey, his air balloon, trying to save Princess Peach from Bowser. You get a variety of costumes you can find, pick up, or purchase in the shops. A lot of exploration. The game is challenging near the end of the game. You're trying to get through certain few pieces. But the game isn't all that challenging. The focus, to me, feels like the game is on exploration, which is cool. The game can probably be completed in 10 hours or less, give or take, depending on how leisure you are on the main game. And the exploration part will boost you up a good 30-40 hours after that, because there is a ton of exploration in this game. So it's a good game in the Mario series. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game, but it definitely was fun. Let's go ahead and check out a video for Super Mario Odyssey.
Here we go, off the rails. But you know, it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. 20 bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat
there we have it. Super Mario Odyssey. Like I said, interesting game. A lot of fun for exploration and checking out the new worlds, trying to find everything. If you're into a game with some challenge, 3D platforming, a lot of exploration and finding stuff, definitely consider checking out Mario Odyssey, which is number 14 on the top 15K in eShop list. Let's move along to 13, recent edition, Don't Starve, Nintendo Switch edition, just came out. Oh, let's see, within the last couple of weeks. I believe it was last week. This game, you play the role of... Who do we play the role? Let's take a look here. I haven't actually played this one. But Don't Starve, Nintendo Switch edition, you play as Wilson, an intrepid gentleman scientist who has been trapped by a demon transported to a mysterious wilderness world. Enter a bizarre and unexplored world full of strange creatures, dangers, and surprises. Learn to exploit the environment and its inhabitants to escape and find your way back home. The game comes with a new challenge. Reign of Giants expands the entire world of Don't Starve with new characters, seasons, creatures, biomes, and other challenges to Don't Starve. This was not included in the Wii U edition, so this is extra content for those who've purchased the game on the Wii U already, considering on purchasing it again on the Switch. You're wondering, should I get it? Well, here you go. You got some extra content that is included with it. And if you're looking for adventures at sea, Shipwrecked will set you off to explore a mysteriously tropical archipelago that you can explore both on land and sea. Don't let tropical breeze lull you into a false sense of security, because the world might be different. But it is still equal parts unforgiving and uncompromising. You gotta do whatever it takes to survive, but most importantly, don't starve. The game, basically, you gotta make a shelter, you gotta defend against the evils that come and attack you at night. You gotta see how long you can last making food and all that good stuff. Number 13, so let's take a look. No videos to check out, but as you can see from the humorous pictures, you got a lot of crazy characters to deal with. Got an octopus there. Gotta fight or run away from your enemies while you're trying to make sure that you don't become someone else's supper, while you try to make sure you don't starve yourself. If you're into the permadeath type of game, where you can try to last as long as you can with the randomized environments, with items and stuff, definitely consider checking out Don't Starve Nintendo Switch Edition. Comes in at just over a gig in size. So let's take a look. Number 12. New game on the series, South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Now, from the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, comes South Park, The Fractured Butthole. It's a sequel to the 2014 award-winning South Park: A Stick of Truth. Players will once again assume the role of the new kid and join South Park favorites Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman in a new hilarious and outrageous RPG adventure. In South Park: The Fractured Butthole, players will delve into the crime-ridden underbelly of South Park with Coon and friends. This dedicated group of crime fighters was formed by Eric Cartman, whose superhero alter ego, the Coon, is half man, half raccoon. As a new kid, players will join Mysterian, Toolshed, Human Kite, and a host of others to battle the forces of evil, while Coon strives to make his team the most beloved superheroes in history. So as you can see here, you got different superheroes, I guess you get to take on the persona of. Not quite sure what genre of game this is. Does it mention? Oh, so adventure RPG. Those looking for an interesting adventure, I guess. Take a look at this. You do have, looks like, some DLC that comes with as well. Got a season pass. There is the gold edition, which I believe would include everything for the season pass and the extra stuff we see here. Season pass has a lot of stuff. Look at that. That's a lot of stuff coming to the table. Taking a look here, so Ubisoft has brought a lot of goods for everyone who wants to pick up this game on Nintendo Switch. So let's take a look here and see, do we have a video that we can show off? Unfortunately, we don't. There's a lot of wacky looking pictures. So being an adventure game, if you're looking for some rowdy adventuring, definitely consider picking up South Park: The Fractured Butthole on Nintendo Switch. Number 11 on our list, we've got Celeste. This game has been making waves all over the place. with its challenging platforming ability, or its platforming genre. This game is very tough, from what I understand. You will die often as you try to make your way up the mountain of Celeste, or in Celeste, get to the top. As it mentions, brave hundreds of handcrafted challenges in this super tight platformer as you help Madeline survive her journey to the top of Celeste Mountain. Help Madeline survive her inner demons on her journey to the top in this super tight handcrafted platformer from the creators of the multiplayer classic Towerfall. This narrative-driven single-player adventure got massive mountain teeming with over 700 screens of hardcore platforming and challenges and devious secrets. That's a lot of challenge. You've got these side chapters, which reminds me of... Oh, why am I brain drawing a blank right now? Reminds me of Super Meat Boy, where you have the dark side and the light side of the same levels, being even more challenging than before. They got simple controls, simple to accessible. You got simple jump, air dash, and climb, with the layers of expressive depth to master, where every death is a lesson. Lightning fast respawns keep you climbing as you uncover the mysteries of the mountain and brave its many perils. This is it, Madeline. Just breathe. You can do this. Game clock's inched over a gigabyte for your Nintendo Switch. If you're looking for a hardcore, challenging platforming game, then definitely consider checking out Celeste. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video. Wow, that's some crazy platforming. You got like triple jumps in there. You've got switching between two different types of characters, from what I could see. A lot of dying involved in that game. So once again, if you're wanting an intense, hardcore platformer, Celeste might just be your game. Game comes in number 11 on the Canadian eShop Top 15. Let's jump over to number 10. We have Shovel Knight Treasure Trove by Yacht Club Games. Shovel Knight, such a fantastic platformer. This game has the original Shovel Knight game in it, along with, I believe, two expansions in it, and a third one coming soon as well. So Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a full and complete edition of Shovel Knight, a sweeping classic action adventure game series with awesome gameplay, memorable characters, and an 8-bit retro aesthetic. Become Shovel Knight, Welder of the Shovel Blade, as he runs, jumps, and battles in a quest for his lost beloved. Take down the nefarious knights of the Order of No Quarter and their menacing leader, the Enchantress. Great game. A lot of fun playing through this platform. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove will feature 3 additional campaigns that are games all unto themselves. Take control of Plague Knight and Spectre Knight on the adventures of their own, with King Knight joining later as a free update, which is currently being worked on by Yacht Club Games. If you check out their Twitch account, you'll see them showing dev work and sprite building, which is pretty awesome. The game has a fully cooperative campaign, full-featured challenge mode, buy swap mode, and a 4-player battle mode, which is coming soon. So yeah, if you enjoy platforming games with the cool retro-inspired graphics, Shovel Knight definitely would probably be up your alley. I know I loved it. Fantastic game. Comes in at a whopping 180 megabytes, so it's not very big for all the action it gives you. Let's go ahead and take a look at a video. Yes, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, fantastic platforming game. So if you enjoy a good platformer that isn't too challenging, such as Celeste, you want something that's a bit more down to earth to your level, I would think to take a look at Shovel Knight. I would hope that it meets that craving. So next, from the top 10, for the top 15, number 10, we go to number 9, Darkest Dungeon by Red Hook Studios. This is a very cool game. Darkest Dungeon is a challenging gothic roguelike, turn-based RPG about the psychological stresses of adventuring. Recruit, train, and lead a team of flawed heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, ruined crypts, and beyond. They'll battle not only unimaginable foes, but stress, famine, disease, and the encroaching dark. Uncover strange mysteries, and pit the heroes against an array of fearsome monsters with an innovative, strategic turn-based combat system. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. You do have a basic overview here, and you got different shops in the main game. You can upgrade your weapons, you can upgrade your armor, you can recruit characters, different levels. As you get gold, you can increase the level of the different areas, such as your recruiting ability or your shops, to provide you with better starting people, better starting gear, or better gear to upgrade to. Then as you're going through, you do have, see, here's one of the shops. You can upgrade yourself as you get the experience points and upgrade those abilities. I'll upgrade those sections of the shop. Then here's one of the quests. You got the map. So yeah, it's a lot of adventuring, exploration. You get your butt whooped hard. There's 3 difficulty modes. It does come with DLC as well. If you go with the Ancestral Edition, DLC that you do get is Crimson Court, which is a side campaign that plays along your main campaign. And you also have the Shield Breaker, which is a character that gets added into Darkest Dungeon that you can use as a playable character. Even though you already got a lot of playable characters in this game. So yeah, the game comes in at just over 2.5 gigs, give or take. It's a really fun game. If you enjoy roguelike, adventure roguelikes, let's go ahead and take a look.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed. The task ahead is terrible. And weakness cannot be tolerated. My obsession caused this great foulness. Now, like me, you are a part of this place. The darkest dungeon.
Yes, a very challenging game. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty mode, and I'm doing not too bad, but it is still quite the challenge. Voice acting superb in this game, animations are smooth, the battles are great. Oh man, such a good game. If you like roguelikes with adventuring and having a ton of achievements, because there is a lot of achievements to unlock in this game, I would guess hundreds of hours, depending on how good you are at this type of game. As I mentioned, you have an affliction system. As you're going through the different exploration areas, you can be afflicted with different stress abilities that give you negative side effects. You also can gain positive abilities as well to help counter some of the negatives. You can also go to town between levels and pay to remove the stresses or to permanently lock in the positive afflictions you get. Yeah, so 16 different hero classes. Oh man. If you are still unsure of the game, but it looks like it might be something up your alley, I do have a bunch of play videos as well of me going through the game. I haven't beaten it yet, but yeah, very awesome game by Red Hook Studios. So that was number 9 on the top 15 Canadian eShop list. We're checking out number 8. We have Naruto Shippuden, the Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy by Bandai Namco. Now, Ultimate Ninja Storm series for Nintendo Switch. All 3 entries in the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series are coming to the Nintendo Switch in a single package. Start with Naruto's origins in Ultimate Ninja Storm. Relive Shippuden and his ferocious battles in Akatsuki in Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and experience the beginning of the Great Ninja War in Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, all in one game. In addition, each game comes packed with past DLC, including missions, outfits, episodes, and more. Whew! Game comes in at a crazy 17.6 gigabytes. That's a huge game. But, as you see, you get 3 games in one. It's an action fighting game. From the looks of it, it's probably on the lines of the Dragon Ball Z type of game where you're going around beating up guys. Unfortunately, the game... Oh, it does too. Look at that. Okay. So, we're going to check out the trailer for it. See what it looks like.
I decided that I'm gonna follow my own ninja way. Get ready! Here comes a jutsu out of Naruto's whirling, swirling ninja handbook!
That stupid little...
Right now I'm just a kid, but I'll be Hokage myself one day!
What is it that makes him so strong?
Because this lowly little genin has been chosen by fate to be Hokage someday.
What happened was destined to happen.
That's what being smarter means. I'll remain a fool my entire life.
We gather the tailed beast in order to develop new forbidden jutsu.
You and me, we believe in different things.
I told you before. I'll destroy you.
It's no use. You could never understand my pain.
Just give up on me. Ever giving up.
Then I hereby declare war on you all. The fourth great ninja war. There's no reason to exist in this hopeless world.
The ninja world depends on this battle. Let's just get this senseless fight over with.
It's a fight about protecting each other.
You don't understand. You're soft.
I want to do something about the hatred that's inside you, too.
Minato, are you listening? Our hopes did reach our boy.
Sasuke, no matter what you become, I will always love you.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but...
Why, Naruto? Why would you go so far for me?
Because this is the first bond I've ever had like this. How can I become Hokage if I can't even save one friend?
Hey, Joey Spots. Welcome. So you never got into Naruto. Yeah, it looks like a different type of game. I'm not huge into the fighting games, but for those of you who are into fighting games, it looks like it could be pretty interesting. You got 3 games, you got all the DLC, extra characters from this. Sounds of it, I think it's characters. Definitely I think of it as probably like the Dragon Ball Z type of stuff, where you're going around 3D type of fighting, not your Street Fighter type stuff. Yeah, definitely something folks can consider if you're into the Naruto series. And this game is number 8 on the Canadian Top 15 eShop list. We're going to number 7. We've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This game was a great game on the Wii U, and the Switch version is the Wii U with all the DLC included, along with you got 4-player multiplayer and 1080p, which I don't know if the Wii U version had that. You can carry 2 items with you at once, so you get double the damage against your enemies. So you race and battle your friends in the definitive version of Mario Kart 8. Hit the road with the definitive version and play anytime, anywhere. Race your friends or battle them in a revised battle mode on new and returning battle courses. Play locally in up to 4-player multiplayer, 1080p while playing in TV mode. Every track from the Wii U version, including DLC, makes a glorious return. Plus, the Inklings appear as all new guest characters, along with returning favorites such as King Boo, Dry Bones, and Bowser Jr. Game jumps in at almost 7 gigs on the eShop or for your Switch. As you can see, you got Inklings in there, which I definitely don't remember in the Wii U version. I do enjoy playing Mario Kart 8. It's a very fun racing game. Let's go ahead and check out the Deluxe trailer. Yes, Mario Kart 8 is a fun racing game. As you can see, they also wacky mayhem, battle modes, which I never really got into myself. Then you get your racing courses, play online against other people, see who gets the best scores, collect points, get yourself better in the rankings. So that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe by Nintendo, coming at number 7 on our eShop. Next is Overcooked Special Edition at number 6 on the charts. This is brought to you by Team 17, awesome development group, publishing and development group from way back in the computer and Amiga days. Overcooked Special Edition is a cooking game, and at first, when I heard a cooking game, what is this? But after playing it, this game is very cool. I played through a lot of co-op on this game. Very fun, very challenging. Overcooked is a chaotic couch co-op cooking game for wonderful players. Working as a team, you and your fellow chefs must prepare, cook, and serve up a variety of tasty orders before the baying customers storm out in a huff. Sharpen your knives and dust off your chef's whites. There isn't mushroom for air. Mushroom for air. And the stakes are high in these crazy kitchens. On the Nintendo Switch, you can now experience the crazy co-op operation action of Overcooked wherever you choose. Simply remove the Nintendo Switch console from the Switch dock to take your culinary adventures on the road. Just like our plucky chefs traveling around the Onion Kingdom. The Onion Kingdom is in danger and only the finest cooking can save it. In Overcooked, players must journey through a variety of cruel and unusual kitchens on their quest to become master chefs, capable of conquering an ancient edible evil which plagues the land. Special Edition features all the exhilarating and enraging kitchens from the main game, as well as both expansions, The Lost Morsel and Festive Seasoning. Both are fun expansions. Not very big, but they do provide enough variety to keep going. You got simple controls, deep challenge. Because yeah, you are working with your buddy, and if you're playing by yourself, you actually control 2 characters, so you are managing yourself. Because as the chefs are preparing or cutting up or putting certain things into pots, they do take a few seconds. So while they're doing that, you have to rotate to your other character and quickly get him doing something. So a lot of time management. It's a lot easier and challenging to play multiplayer because then you can focus on your task and then the other character has theirs. But you do have a larger span of dishes you have to create within the time frame. So we're going to go ahead and check out the... No, it's not what I wanted. Check out the trailer for it. Here we go.
Rated E for everyone.
So as you see there, mayhem happens in the kitchen when you're cooking with Overcooked. Again, looking for a very fun, different co-op game to play with someone. Because again, it's fun single, but definitely a lot more fun as co-op. I would highly consider checking out Overcooked Special Edition by Team 17. Very fun game. And that is why it's number 6 on the Canadian Top 15 eShop list. So let's jump over to number 5, Arcade Archives versus Super Mario Brothers. Man, Super Mario Brothers has been around since back in the NES days, because this is the NES edition of it by Hamster through their cool emulation technology. So, versus Super Mario Brothers is an action game released in 1986 by Nintendo, Mario and Luigi must go on a widespread adventure in order to rescue Peach from the clutches of Bowser. This version is from the Nintendo versus Dot system, and the positions of enemies and items differ from the Nintendo Entertainment System version. The Arcade Archive series has faithfully reproduced many arcade classic masterpieces. Players can change various game settings such as game difficulty, and also reproduce the atmosphere of arcade display settings at that time. Players can also compete against each other from all over the world with their high scores. Please enjoy the masterpiece that built the generation of video games. Game comes in at 92 megabytes, very small. Doesn't take up much room on your Switch. So there you go. It's sort of like the NES version, but you can tweak some settings in it to make it a bit more of your own. Difficulty settings to see how good you are. But it is the faithful classic game for those to play who want to be able to play this all over again. This is such a great game. I remember playing it so much as a child. Nintendo did a fantastic job bringing out the Mario series. And that's why it is number 5 on the Arcade eShop Top 15. So now we're looking at number 4, which is Rocket League by Psyonix. Play for fun, live to play. Winner or nominee of more than 150 Game of the Year awards. Rocket League is a high-powered hybrid of arcade soccer and driving with rewarding physics-based gameplay. Take on the pitch for a fully featured offline season mode, multiple game modes, casual and competitive online matches, and special mutators that let you change the rules entirely. Express yourself with one of the deepest customization systems around, and battle opponents on other platforms with groundbreaking cross-platform play. That works with PC, Xbox, and Switch. PlayStation does not get included with cross-platform play because they refuse to play nice with the rest of the platforms. So, sorry folks, if you're looking to play against your PS4 buddy with Nintendo Switch, that ain't gonna happen. But you can definitely do it against Xbox and PC. As it says there, it includes exclusive Nintendo card toppers and battle cards for the Switch. The Switch version also features ad hoc local multiplayer, and as I just finished mentioning, it supports online multiplayer against Steam and Xbox One users. It supports up to 8-player multiplayer online, and you can play in handheld, tabletop, and TV mode. The game does come with a variety of DLC. DLCs are cosmetic only. There is no game effect to them besides they make your car look snazzy from however you want it to look like. Money is used to help support their different tournaments and championships that they run. The game, as it says there, is you are playing soccer with cars. Driving through, bumping them off the walls, shooting your cars into the air to knock them around. You gotta get the ball into the other person's goal. Unfortunately, there's no video clip to take a look at, but the pictures pretty much show it all. You got boosters to boost your vehicle so you can get in there at nitro speed, steal the ball in the midair like it's showing there, into the goal. Got online league modes. So if you're into a sports game with a soccer and racing mix to it, probably want to consider checking out Rocket League for Nintendo Switch. It's currently on the sale as well from what we're seeing as the time of this video. So that is number 4 on our top 15 eShop list. So now we're up to the top 3 on the top 15 eShop. Number 3 is Minecraft, Nintendo Switch Edition. So, Minecraft is a huge sandbox game where you're basically building whatever you want with the materials around you, and you can choose to take on zombies at night for a little bit more, action in your sandbox building experience. Sorry about that. Craft, create, and explore alone, or with up to 4 friends in split screen and up to 8 online. Minecraft is a game about placing blocks and going on adventures. Explore randomly generated worlds and build amazing things from the simplest of homes to the grandest of castles. Play in creative mode with unlimited resources, or mine deep into the world in survival mode, crafting weapons and armor to fend off the dangerous mobs. So as you can see here, the game does provide a variety of skin and character packs. So you can make your characters look like other characters from different games, have this whole fantasy theme to your game if you want, instead of being just a normal Minecraft. You can have a Star Wars theme, a fantasy theme. So there's quite a few different mashup packs there that you can pick up to add some spice to life to your edition of Minecraft. So if you're looking for something to give you an open world, relaxation, casual type of building game where you can build Mount Rushmore if you want, or your favorite scenario that you want to put together, go ahead and give Minecraft a check from Mojang. And that is why it is number 3 on the eShop list, because it is a huge seller. A lot of people like being able to play with virtual Lego and build what they want to their heart's content. Number 2 on the best sellers list, we have Robonauts. Robonauts is it's an interesting platforming game. It's actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Jump between plants, fight weird creatures, and save the galaxy alone or with a friend. The action combines familiar arcade shooting gameplay with a unique possibility to switch gravity. Colorful graphics appeal to both younger and adult players, while first-class music by Simon Viklund makes the adventure feels even more epic. So you got great for the whole family. Solo multiplayer. You got 12 unique planetary systems, so basically 12 levels from what I remember. You had a different variety of weapons and enemies. Art style is interesting. Got some pretty cool music in this game, actually. I thought the music was really well done. You got 2 difficulty modes, normal and hard. Comes in at 735 megabytes, so it's not too huge. Action platformer. As you can see there, it's kind of reminds me of a game that was on the Wii U. I can't remember the name right now, but this game was pretty cool. I did enjoy it. There's a demo if you want to check it out as well by Cubic Games. Let's go ahead and check out the video. There you go, Robonauts. I think it's Tiny Planet was the name I was thinking of. But yeah, it's not a long game, but it does give a bit of a challenge later on in the stages. Get to have fun going around planets, jumping planet to planet, picking up different weapons that you don't keep. I believe you just get them for the level you're in. But if you're looking for a bit of a challenge with some platforming, definitely want to consider checking out Robonauts. As you can see, it's number 2 on the Canadian eShop Top 15. So the best-selling game of the past 2 weeks on the Canadian Top 15, what we can see here is Stardew Valley by Chucklefish. You're moving to the valley. You've inherited your grandfather's old farm plot in Stardew Valley. Armed with hand-me-down tools and a few coins, you set out to begin your new life. and you learn to live off the land and turn these overgrown fields into a thriving home. It won't be easy. Ever since Georgia Corporation came to town, the old ways of life have all been disappeared. The community center, once the town's most vibrant hub of activity, now lies in shambles. But the valley seems full of opportunity. With a little dedication, you might just be the one to restore Stardew Valley to greatness. The game comes in at 914 megs, so it's not too bad. If you're into games like Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, this game is probably going to be right up your alley. As it says there, you take the role of a character, you're going to be building crops, you're going to be raising money, dating different characters there, making a family, growing your land, trying to do the best as you can. There's no video, unfortunately, to check out, but as you can see, aliens love a good simulator for your building your land, harvesting crops, dating your favorite person that's in the game, trying to see how far you can get. Nice casual atmosphere. And so there we have it, folks. Stardew Valley is the Canadian #1 game on the top 15 list. A lot of indies in this thing. That's pretty cool, seeing some indie love. Hope you enjoyed the top 15 list. Not sure how often I will do this. I'm guessing once every week or two, since it is based on 2 weeks of data. So if it changes often, could be weekly. If it doesn't change it often, could be every couple of weeks. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you all next time.